the song come on in the club. Put it up, put it up, put it up. Turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
How are you all doing? This is your girl phinadiamond. So today I want to show you guys all my foundations, starting from the liquid to the stick and the powder foundations that I have, and I will be telling you if I like them or not. And why I'm doing this video is that Christmas sales will be starting on the 26th of December, which we all know, Boxing Day. From Boxing Days they start doing like sales, and I want you to like see all my makeup products that I own, and I have a little bit going on in front of me, and I don't want the videos to be long because I want you all to like sit down and watch it. Please, another thing is, please, if you watch this video and you like it, please don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video, and don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know in all the foundations that I'll mention here, the ones that you've tried, the ones that you want to try, and just let's chat in the comment section. Yeah, please hook me up in the comment section. I want to know. And if there's any foundation that you think that I didn't show here and you feel like, oh Fina, you're missing out, you need to get this, let me know. But for now, to be honest with you, I just want to run down on my foundation before I get something else. But just let me know in the comment section. At least let me just have a list of something to expect, and we go from there. So I'm just going to go in order of anyone I reach, and I will just talk about it. Right in front of me here I have my elf. So this is the elf flawless finish foundation. I had two shades before, but I gave out the other shade. So the shade I have here is cocoa. So this one is cocoa. If you're looking for affordable foundation that is really good, try this elf foundation. I think it's £9. Yeah, the foundation is £9, and this foundation is really good. Yes, I am telling you that oil-free foundation satin finish is oil-free satin finish. Yes, this foundation is good. The foundation is good if you're looking for affordable foundation. Yes. I had two shades. I think I had nutmeg and the cocoa, but I had to give the nutmeg out. I think the nutmeg is darker than the cocoa, and I'm like, let me just stick to one. Yeah, so I have is another affordable foundation from Next Professional Makeup Born to Glow Natural Radiance Foundation. Guys, this foundation here, so these two foundations are the only affordable foundations that I have here, the elf foundation and this Next. If I'm to pick one from these two, I'll go for this one. Nearly neck and neck though, but I will go for this one. I have oily skin. Sorry, I forgot to tell you my skin type. I have oily skin, but this is a hydrating. So the both of them I'm showing you, this one is satin finish, this one is hydrating foundation. This is hydrating, but when you prep your face properly, and mainly I use this one now that the weather is winter. I love using my hydrating foundations in winter. I don't like my skin drying up in winter, so all my hydrating foundation, this is my time to use it because the weather is now cold. So I wear them, I prep my face properly, and I use this foundation. Is really good. This is one of them that if I run out, I will repurchase. But this one, I would love to say I will repurchase this, but I don't want to have too many foundations like I do right now, because I was just trying to get the good ones, and that was why I had a whole lot. But now that I know what I like, I wouldn't want to like gamble on getting what I wouldn't really use that much. But in these two, I use this one more than I do this one. And the shade I have in this one is the cappuccino. I love this foundation. This one as well is affordable, but I can't remember the price offhand now. But if I remember any of their prices, I will just be putting them on the screen for you to see. The next one I have here, you know what? I wanted to do, now let me not do in order. Let me just pick and go. Huda Beauty foundation. This is Venus Matte foundation. The shade I have is Mocha 500G. This foundation is fragrance free. Okay, do you get what I said? Fragrance free foundation, full coverage. This foundation, a little goes a long way. Before that, I don't know much about it. I do use like a full pump, but right now you put a full pump, like your face will look like you have paint on your face. So if you want to have like a natural finish, don't go for full pump. Like half of it will do the job. This foundation is very good. Summertime, I like using this foundation. Like if I'm going out and I want to dress up, this is my bae. I love this foundation. Luminous foundation, full coverage, everything. this is one that I will repurchase, definitely, yes. So let me just show you the next one of it, still on the same foundation. So this is the stick foundation of the Huda Beauty. So this is their stick foundation. The shade that I have in this one is Nutmeg 520. Yeah, so this one is tad bit darker for my skin, and I love this one. This I have, okay, now that I'm talking about this, let me just use the opportunity and finish with my 3 stick foundations. I have Benefit Air Stick Foundation. So this one is Hello Happy Air Stick Foundation. This is the shade 10. This is a Benefit foundation. And the next one I have here is YSL, their foundation stick foundation in the shade B80 Chocolate. So yeah, B80 Chocolate. These 3 foundations, I can't pick any. I am sorry. I love them so much. Just look at the shade. These 2, they are the same shade wise. The Benefit one looks, you can see the Benefit one looks a little bit, the Benefit and this one, to me, they are the same. I love the first one I got was the Benefit one, and then the YSL one was on offer, and I got the YSL one. Love it. So the Huda Beauty one I got, I think last year, yeah, last year when it was on offer, I got this one. These 3 stick foundation, I love them because these ones are these ones are kind of like my shade, and this one is darker, so I mix them. So I just put 1 shade of this, 1 shade of that. Like if I'm using them, I use the 3 of them at the same time. That is how much I love them. I don't even want to like pick and choose. I love them equally. So I have in the YSL one B80 Chocolate, and the Benefit one I have 10, and in the Huda Beauty one I have Nutmeg 520G. Yeah, 520G. 3 of them, any of them pick, you won't be disappointed. The next one I have here is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. So this foundation here, I love the packaging of this foundation. To be honest with you, the packaging of this foundation made me got this foundation. And not just that, the hype on this foundation is something else. I don't know if it's just me. I've tried this foundation 4 times now. It's not doing it for me. Whenever I try this foundation, it dries me out, and I really want to love this foundation, but 4 times. I think the last video that I did, I said something about I've tried it 3 times and I just want to give you another go. It's not doing it for me, and I don't want to give it out because I love the packaging. So literally, this is just dressing my vanity for me. I don't think I will ever use this foundation again, but if I see someone that is the shade and that wants it, I'll be happy to give it out. But people say the foundation is good, but for me, it didn't do it for me. And the shade that I use is 4N62. I'm sorry, it's not for me. So yeah, that's it. And then the next one I have here is my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Guys, I love all the 3 mattifying foundation that I have here. I'm in love with them. I have nothing to say about this foundation. The shade, everything. I love this foundation. Yes, I do. Like this, yeah, this is the last matte foundation that I got. What's it called? Charlotte Tilbury, they are doing offer. When you buy, they give you their whole they are doing off, I think 30% off, and when you buy, they give you a free Hollywood filter. So I wanted to try the Hollywood filter, and I said, you know what, let me try. There's no harm in me getting this. That was how I got this foundation, and I am so happy I got this foundation. This is another foundation that because of this one, I wanted to try their hydrating one, but on the second thought, I'm like, I have oily skin, so hydrating foundation is something that I use during winter, and I have hydrating foundations that I love that I won't want to add any other to it. So this, if I finish this, I would definitely repurchase. I love. Now we're getting down to the juicy part. This one here, NARS Soft Matte Foundation. I love anything NARS foundation. I am in love. Yeah, so their Sheer Glow foundation, I had that one. I love the formula, but the shade that I have, Bellem or something, I think Bellem, it pulls out gray on me, and that was my first NARS foundation. And whenever, even if I mix it with other foundation, it doesn't really give me what I want, but I just love that foundation. I finally gave that one away. And the NARS soft matte foundation, guys. I first got the shade Macao as my shade, and Macao was light on my skin, and I got New Caledonia. I can use New Caledonia all by itself, but I love it when I mix these two together. This foundation definitely will repurchase. Is a matte, soft matte foundation. Yes, the coverage is full. I love this foundation. I love this foundation. This is one that I use winter, summer. Anytime you use this, your face looks good. I love it. So yeah, I'm in love with it. So if you are looking for a good mattifying foundation, you see the Huda Beauty luminous foundation. Lay your hands on that foundation, you will not regret it. This NARS soft matte, you will not. Charlotte Tilbury airbrush flawless foundation, you will not be disappointed. Like, if you're someone that wants to get one mattifying foundation, just pick from these three, pick any, you will not be disappointed. And now let's go into another foundation that's, yes, everyone that I've used this foundation love it. And yes, it is one foundation that I have seen the hype, and I'm like, yes, it is worth every single hype. This is Giorgio Armani, their luminous silk foundation. This silk foundation here look fantastic. They always do crazy offer on Giorgio Armani products, their foundations, their fragrance and all that. Look out for this foundation. Like, if you just want one foundation for every day, you're just that one person that have one foundation in your collection, please make it this one. Yes, in everything I have here, if you want just one foundation to run with, call it winter, call it summer, call it any weather at all, this is that foundation you need. This foundation is good in a very unique way. Like I said, it's just the same thing. My shade is hard to find, so sometimes when I buy something and I found out that, oh, it's too light, and always I get the lighter one, and then I will get something to, so I have the shade 10 and 13. I can use 13 by itself, fine. I've been using mixed together because it's now winter, so my skin is a little bit lighter than it used to be, but during summertime I use 13 by itself and it works for me. Sometimes I use the 13 even in this winter, and I know how to work with it, but I always like mixing these two together. The foundation is worth every single hype. Every single hype. Yes, I am so happy I got this foundation, and I will be I always use it. I always use like in between. And then the next one I have here is my NARS. So this is their Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This foundation is good. This is my second NARS foundation that I got, and I love this foundation. To me, I feel like the sheer glow in this one and the light reflecting, which is my everyday foundation. Like, in all my foundations, this is the one that I use the most. Yes. There's something about light reflecting. Light reflecting is lightweight, feels like skin, but I don't know how to explain this. Like, seriously, I love this foundation. If you are someone that you like your skin but better foundation that has coverage, not too much, just has like a minimum coverage, this is just one foundation that, regardless of how I apply it, it doesn't crease on my smile line. This doesn't crease on my smile line. This one I love this one as well, so I use this. This one is the shade that I have in this one is Manaus. So to me, I feel like NARS products, their shade match is different. Like, you can get Manaus in another of their foundation and it will be different, and not their shade match is not consistent, to be honest with you. Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation, the shade that I have in this one is Marquises, and I love the shade Marquises in this one. And the light reflecting one, I have the shade Macao and Manaus. I always mix these two together. Summertime, I use the Manaus by itself, but I don't like using the Manaus by itself. I always like mixing the two because I want the two of them to run at the same time, and I always use them, so I use both of them together. But another thing is the cap now doesn't fit that much, so that is the problem. The cap is a bit funny. That is just the problem I have with this one. So every foundation that I showed you here, I am sorry to say, every foundation, this one has a pump. The Radiance, what's it called, Natural Radiance one has got a pump. Giorgio Armani one has got a pump. Just want to show you this one. The soft matte is like a tube. Wait, let me open that just for you to know. So soft matte is a tube and got that kind of nose here. You have to pump it out. Every other one I have here has got a pump. Yes, all of them has got a pump, and this one same has got a tube. Just to let you know, because some people don't like the tube, some like the pump, depending on how, because pump is easier. When you pump it out, you know how many you're using, but the tube is a bit funny. You have to be careful on how you use it. So yeah, I just want to put that out there as well for you to know. And the next one I have here is my elf Camo CC cream. This is the only CC cream that I own here, and for now this is the only CC cream that I want to own. Yes, I love the CC cream. It's affordable, it's from elf, and it is good. The coverage is really good, and this CC cream has got color correcting, full coverage, natural finish plus collagen, peptide, and niacinamide. Yes, and it's got SPF 30 in it. This foundation, this CC cream is really good, and the shade I use in this one is Deep 540. Love the CC cream. And yes, let's just rush this. I am taking forever in explaining just one foundation. So the next one I have here is my Giorgio Armani Neo Nude True to Skin Natural Glow Foundation. This one here, I love this one. I made a video where I used the Luminous Silk and the Neo one side by side, and before then I was thinking they are the same thing, because when you set and finish everything it looks the same, but no, side by side this one finished with like a soft matte, which is why it's called luminous. So you can see the luminosity in this one, and this one is hydrating. Like you can see the hydration going on when you use this one. Do I love them? I love them, but if I run out of both I will repurchase this, but I won't repurchase this one. Because why I'm saying this, I have oily skin, but if you're someone that have dry skin, if you're someone that feels like I don't want to splurge more on foundation but I want something good, then you go for this one. If you have dry skin or combination skin, I use it as oily skin as well, depending on how you prep your skin. But if you're someone like me that love foundation, oh sorry, I've got both of them. Yeah, so the next one I have here is Pat McGrath Lab, their Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Foundation. This foundation, the NARS one, light reflecting, is liquidy as well, but not as liquidy as this one. This one is so runny but true to skin. Like this one is my skin but better. In all the foundations I have here, this one is the most expensive foundation that I have here. Yes, but it is worth it. The original price of this foundation is £61 if I'm not mistaken. Medium Deep 28 is the shade that I have. This foundation is really running, but it is a good foundation. Foundation is worth every penny. Yes. I use this. I don't, I'm that person. Yeah, some people said, oh, when things are expensive you use it occasionally. No, you don't know when is your last time here. So I wake up every day and I do things as I feel. Sometimes I even dress up when I'm at home. I just dress myself up and I sit back at home. I don't know when it's my last day, so why will I be saving things? So when, like right now, I don't even normally have anywhere to go that much. I don't really go out. I'm always with my kids. So just imagine me storing everything to wait till when I go out. Like I will never use them. So is either I'm going to work, I use anyone that I feel, I wake up and anyone I feel like using, I use. This foundation is really good. But the shade 28, natural, is it medium deep 28, is a little bit it pulls out red on my skin, but I feel like the 30 will be more ideal. Or the people that I know that use 26 in this one, they use the Macau, the light reflecting Macau. They use 26 in this one, but I would love to try the 26, but I don't want to get the 26 because I feel like I rather go for 30. Because this one is red and the 30 has olive natural or something, I can't remember. But for now I'm not going for any. I know how to work with this, and sometimes I mix it with the Manaus together with the Manaus, it works for me. And sometimes when I just want a little bit full coverage, I mix it with my new Caledonia, it works. Sometimes it just works with any foundation you want to play around with. I mix it with the Giorgio Armani 13, it works. Just play around with it how you want it. Like sometimes if I want to, the next foundation that I will show you here, like if I don't want to go like that painty with my Estee Lauder double wear, I just add a little bit this, a little bit Estee Lauder. Perfect. This foundation and this NARS Live Reflecting, these two plays around with everything I have here. Like any day I don't want to use one kind of foundation, I use this to mix it. Like they play around with everything and it comes out perfect. So yeah, just to let you know. And the next one I have here is my double wear Estee Lauder double wear foundation. The Pat McGraw one has got a pump as well. Just look at this packaging. Just look at the packaging. Love it. And yeah, so the Estee Lauder double wear as well has got like a frosty. I think the two of them, oh, the three, I've got 3 frosty bottle here. So this one looks frosty as well, and the Estee Lauder looks frosty, and the Pat McGraw looks frosty. So yeah, this is the only one that doesn't have a pump, but you can buy the pump and put on it. But if you buy the pump, you can close it. So what's the essence of having the pump? So I just prefer having it this way. Same goes with the same. I have 2 shades. I have the shade 6W1 and I have the shade 6W2. I got 6W1 first. It was a bit light for me. Excuse me. So this was last 2 years summer was when I bought this one, and because it was summer, and then was when I was going through hyperpigmentation and my face was a little bit everywhere. So this was the foundation that was working for me a little bit then, because I had acne, so this was covering it up a little bit, but the shade was off because it was too light. And then I got 6W2, and now this one works on me. Sandalwood works on me better than the nutmeg. So sandalwood is the 6W1 and the nutmeg is the 6W2. This foundation is foundation that everyone loves it. If you want to beat your face, you want to go out, you want it in place for how many hours you want to go, come back. People even sleep with this foundation and wake up and tell you that their face still looks the same. I don't doubt it. Like, this foundation is like a paint. This is OG that no foundation has come anywhere close to this, in my opinion, that I own. I don't want to say that has come anywhere close to this because I've not used all the foundations. No foundations that I own here is like this one. This one is a different foundation on its own. That's, you can't compare this double wear with any other foundation, in my own opinion. Yeah, so I love double wear a whole lot. So that is it. And now just for the toppers. Okay, before I get to my toppers, let me just show you guys my tinted, the only tinted moisturizer that I am using at the moment, and I don't want any. I've tried the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I sent that back home. I tried the which other one again? Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. I tried one other one. Oh my god, the one in the white tube and the black. I'm going to put the picture up here. I tried that one. That one was expensive. That was my worst buy because I tried it several times. That didn't work for me. Tried them all and I'm like, nah, that's it. Come to a conclusion that this is the tinted moisturizer that is doing it for me, and I love this tinted moisturizer. This is Fenty Beauty, their Each Drop Blurry Skin Tint. This blurring skin tint is everything. Anytime you want to use it as a foundation, as whatever, the coverage is okay, is fine. So I mix 20 and 21 together. If I use just 21, is too light. If I use just 20 is too light. If I use just 21, is too dark. But these two together is a combo, is a match to have. Yes, that is my only tinted moisturizer. I don't care any tinted moisturizer they do out there, good luck to them, but I'm just going to stick to these two. I love it. Will I repurchase this? Definitely I will. So yeah, that is the only tinted moisturizer that I have. Then comes this one. So these are my 3, I call them my toppers. So sometimes I just want my foundations to do something different. I use these toppers to do the magic. So this one is from Charlotte Tilbury, their Hollywood Flawless filter. Hollywood Flawless filter. This is very, very good. I had a video where I compared these two, and I'm telling you, price points, if you look at it and you want to save, you go for the elf, their Holo Glow liquid filter is good. So if you compare these two, they are almost the same, but you can tell the difference. This one is better. So if you're looking at the price, this is worth it. But if you want something good and you're that kind of person, like I don't care the price, but I just want it really good, go for this one. So they are doing the same thing. Get any, it works. So you can use it by itself, you can use it before, after, you can use it as highlighter. The work magic. I love this too. And then I now got this one. This is the Rose Ink Skin Enhance Luminous Tinted Serum. Do you see how much I've used? Recently, I've not really been using this. At first, when I got it, I just went crazy. I was using it every other day, and then I stopped. Oh, sorry. The what's it called? The Elf Halo Glow Liquid Filter I use in the shade 7, I think. Yeah, shade 7 Deep. So I use a 7 Deep in the Elf Halo Glow filter, and in the Hollywood Flawless filter I use the shade as well, 7 Deep. And in this Rose Deep one I use the shade 100, but 100 is a little bit light for me. I wanted to get 130 or 120, but on the contrary, I'm like, no, I don't use it all by itself. I just use it as a topper. So I'm like, no, let me just finish this. If I finish this, I would definitely repurchase this, and then I will get the shade that I want. I love this. I am in love with this. Like, if you're thinking of, they do different things though. So this and this is different. So this is a topper that have like a shimmer in them and all that, but this one is like a serum. This just enhance the look of any foundation you add this to. It just makes it do something different, and I love this. So this is Giorgio Armani Fuchsia. This one is not my shade. I got this as a gift. I've tried it once, it didn't work for me. I just put it there to dress my vanity. So yeah, so that is the last I have in everything liquid and stick, and I have just 3 powder here to show you guys. This is the only 3 powder that I own. This one I got recently. So this is from Huda Beauty. This is the Glowish by Huda Beauty. This is Luminous Press Powder, and the shade I have here is 9 extra tan. 9 extra tan is my powder shade, my correct shade right now. I don't use this as a foundation, like I don't use this as a powder foundation. I use it as a setting powder. So whenever I finish my makeup, I use this. This has got lightweight, but when you use this to set your powder, it does something different. Like, this is so good. If it's on offer again, I got this 70% off from Huda Beauty side. If this is on offer again, like right now they are doing it 60% off, but it's like £12 or £10 something. But when I got this, I got it for £9. If it's on that kind of crazy offer, I'm going to buy another one for my under eye. This powder is something else. I've made a video with this powder. Just go through my videos, guys. You will see what this powder is so good. If you can lay your hands on this their glowish powder, please do. It is worth every penny. I know it's worth it if you can buy it full price as well, but your girl has, nah, I got it half price. So I got the shade 9 and I got 10. So 10 is for my summertime. I've put that one away. And then the next one I have here is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Powder in the shade 350. I've used this one once to set my powder. I think I did my affordable, my drugstore makeup, like using affordable stuff. That was when I got this. I've used it once and I like it in that video, but I've never reached to use it again. So I can't tell you it's good or bad. I used it once and it was good, but I've never reached out to use it again. But yeah, it's in my collection. It's worth it. The price point and what it did when I used it is good. So that is what I need to say about this one. But yeah, the powder that I have used as foundation, I use it to set I've used it to set my foundation. I've used it as a foundation by itself, and this is the only powder that I will use as a foundation by itself, is this one, Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 410. Guys, yo, this foundation here, is a must-have. Yes, this foundation here is a must-have. If you have used MAC, their pressed powder is doing the same thing. I use it to set my foundation. Like when I use the light reflecting, I use it to set. When I use the Pat McGrath, I use it to set. Like when I use my foundations that don't have too much covering, I've used it to set this rose ink as well. Like when I want to do less, if I use like my elf or hollow what's it called, Hollywood filter, and I just want to use this and I set it with this powder is worth every single coin. Got it on offer and I am so happy I bought this. Yeah, so that is the last that I have here. So yeah, that is all that I have to do in my foundation stick, liquid powder foundations. That is all I have. So anyone you want to get, lay your hands on them. Their price points, just check them out and you see what they do for you. And anyone you want to get it. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much. I didn't plan for this video to be this long, but guys, it is what it is. So yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, and I will catch you guys again in my next video. So we've got the primer foundation. Next, what do we have? Concealer. So look out for the concealer video. It's gonna come soon. See you guys soon. Bye. Love you all. Yeah.